Hi, I'm Bill Snyder, Sports Information Director at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, and welcome to another edition of Bulldog Blitz. Well, it's championship week here at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College as the Bulldogs get ready to take on the Pearl River Wildcats tomorrow in the state title game at 2 o'clock right here on the PERC campus. With me, as always, is Gulf Coast head coach Steve Campbell. And, Coach, we're getting ready for the big one. This is what the season comes down to. Much like in Back to the Future, they had the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. We have our state title game coming up. Sia got the reference in and talked about the game, so our luck should continue.
Hopefully it will. You've taken care of that one thing. Now what we've got to do is take care of business the way we have been the last couple of weeks. And, you know, the key issue for us is the 0 turnovers, the no big plays, and stay sound in the kicking game. And hopefully we can stay on that track this week.
And there you go. But before we get to that, we're going to talk more about the Pearl River game. And Dr. Willis Lott, Gulf Coast President and Mississippi Bowl Committee Chairman, will be here a little bit later. And we're going to talk about the upcoming Mississippi Bowl, a game which we hope we'll be playing in. But we'll take care of that business in a few minutes. Right now, we're going to look back on last Saturday's big playoff win over the Northwest Rangers. And, Coach, it was basically a tale of two halves. We got off going, we got a couple of sacks, and then the block punt. But they had, I think, 177 yards passing in the first half. So a 7-6 game midway through the first half, and things look kind of dicey there.
Yeah, it was. You know, Northwest came out ready to play. They've got an outstanding football team, very well-coached team with a lot of great talent. And, you could tell that they have done their homework since the first time that we played. And they put together a real good game plan, came out throwing the football. That the quarterback was much more mature than he was the first time that we played him. Their offensive line had really gelled. You know, but all in all, our defense did a great job of keeping them out of the end zone. We gave them 1 touchdown in the first half. Even though we gave up some yards through the air, we only gave up 1 touchdown. Special teams came through. Horatio Crawford with a block kick. Lynn Armstrong recovered it, and we got the touchdown there, which gave us a little cushion. And then we were able to punch it in right before the half to give us a 14-6 lead. So there were a lot of good things there. It was tough going. You know, anytime you get to this point in the season, you know, things aren't gonna go easy for you, and you got to work your way through it. And I was proud of the effort.
Yeah, Jamal Young got that touchdown to make it 14-6 at halftime. Then really the key of the game, coming out, Northwest had the ball first. We stop them, they go 3 and out, and then we hit Greg Jenkins hits Kelvin Bolden on that 61-yard bomb, and that was a beautiful play, and it was off and running at that point.
It was. We needed a spark in the second half. We say that the first couple of minutes of each half are the most important of the game. It sets the tempo. And we came out and ran a little option. They stuffed us at the line of scrimmage, bringing the safeties down. Coach Huff made a good call. Greg, excellent throw, and Kelvin took it into the end zone. And that gave us a spark that we needed, gave us a little cushion, gave us an explosive play that we had been so sorely needing. And so that was good. Gave us a 21-6 lead, and then the defense played really well from there on out.
Yeah, they tore it up. Lynn Armstrong got that pick 6, a beautiful play, scoring to make it 28-6. And then the ground game took over. Vic Ballard, 2 touchdowns in the jumbo package to put the game away to make it 42-6. We talked about those passing yards. I think they only had 7 in the second half. So the defense stepped up, the offense got its rhythm going, and the team seemed to get stronger as the game went on and into the finish.
They did. That was what we talked about at halftime was to finish. We're not ready for the season to be over yet. You know, you lose that one and you're done. And at the half, we were in a pretty tight situation. A lot of the sophomores stood up and said they weren't ready to go out this way, and we really played much better in the second half. I was proud of the way that, you know, defensively stepped up, got a lot of 3 and outs, got the turnovers. Offensively, we were able to put together the kind of drives that you need to win championships, being able to just pound it out. Made some key throws and catches. Kelvin Bolden made another great catch on a little slant route. Greg threw the ball well. Dontrell Sanford came through and made some great catches to keep some drives going. But we were able to pound it out and run some clock in the second half. Special teams wise, we pinned them inside the 20 on 3 of the 4 punts, and the one where we didn't was like a 56-yard punt. So was proud of the way that Nelson punted the football. Jonathan DeFlanders did a great job in kickoff coverage. He and Vic Ballard, Renaka Brown, Sean did a great job of kicking the football, and we pinned them deep. You know, field position was huge for us, and really proud of the way that the special team stepped up.
So Gulf Coast wins that one 42-6 to advance to tomorrow's state title game against Pearl River. And we're going to talk more about that in a little while. Coach was talking about Jonathan DeFlanders. Let's take an up-close and personal look at that hit he had on one of the kickoffs as we head to the break. You're watching Bulldog Blitz here on WLOX. Coming back, Dr. Willis Lott. And welcome back to Bulldog Blitz. Well, we're just about a month away from the Mississippi Bowl, on December 7th at 2 p.m. at Biloxi Indian Stadium. Either Gulf Coast or Pearl River will be taking on a nationally ranked team in the first ever Mississippi Bowl. And joining us to talk about that is Gulf Coast President Dr. Willis Lott. And Dr. Lott, it's hard to believe after all the planning we've done, we're a month away from this.
Yes, it's been about a 4-year process of getting to this point of hosting this ball game. It began as we have had several of our Mississippi Community College teams invited to bowl games, and some years no one had been invited, and we felt like it was a way to showcase the best Mississippi Community College football team in the state by letting them be the host team for the Mississippi Bowl.
And really, this year it couldn't have worked out better because it's either going to be Gulf Coast or Pearl River, either our school or Pearl River. Of course, Barry Harper Dodge and Dub Herring, two of the title sponsors for this. So either way, I mean, there's going to be a really good turnout, whoever wins this game this Saturday for the bowl game.
There should be a tremendous turnout for the bowl game, and hopefully a lot of other people will come out and support the best community college team in Mississippi against the highest ranked team that we can get to come in and play.
Now, I guess we'll go over the itinerary of the game, kind of the highlights of that. We've got 3 days of food and fun and entertainment, and this is going to be really like, let's say, if Mississippi State went to the Independence Bowl or something like that. There's events around this game, and much like a 4-year college bowl game.
We have a bowl committee that's worked very hard for the past 12 months in putting together our entire itinerary. But we'll start Friday evening with a big seafood, shrimp, boiled banquet for them, and then they'll follow that up going to the Seawolves game, and they'll be the invited guest of the night, and then both teams. And then Saturday they'll be practicing, and when they're not practicing, we have them involved with some boys and girls clubs and different things, getting them involved in the community and letting the community see about community and junior colleges across our country. And then on Sunday, the big day, when we play football at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. What is it, Bill?
I believe it's 2 o'clock. Yeah.
2 o'clock. We're looking forward to an exciting game and certainly showcasing 2 great teams on the community and junior college level.
You know, one thing that's interesting, you know, Gulf Coast, Pearl River, 2 big rivals, but when all is said and done, when the smoke clears, we're all kind of in the same boat on this game, promoting community and junior college athletics and what we do outside of athletics as well.
That's true. There's been a long traditional rivalry between the 2 institutions, and it's been a great, healthy rivalry. And those rivalries are good for creating enthusiasm and fan support. And, you know, we're looking forward to seeing some of that tomorrow afternoon at Perkinston as we host the Pearl River Wildcats for the state championship game.
Our special guest, Dr. Willis Lott, Gulf Coast President, talking about the Mississippi Bowl coming up Sunday, December 7th at 2 p.m. at Biloxi Indian Stadium. It's going to be either us or Pearl River. Of course, we're hoping it's us, but either way, this game's going to be a winner in its first year of existence. Well, coming up after the break, we're going to talk to head coach Steve Campbell about tomorrow's game with Pearl River. You're watching Bulldog Blitz here on WLOX.